One of the things when I listen to you tell the story is that you've built this, you called it internal capital, I think is the phrase that you use, but that was from production. You won all these accolades, but I'm curious, how would that story have turned out if you were the middle of the road producer that still went this route? Would you have gotten as far in terms of advancing these
No,
issues?
there was a fork in the road actually earlier in my career there. So the fork was, I think it was like probably in the first like my fifth month or sixth month there. The head of the bank for Florida, what for retail, was in the branch that I worked in, and she came up to me and we were having a conversation. And she was like, "Actually, everybody just keeps talking about you. I have to meet you," right? And so we had the conversation, and ironically, it was during the holiday season. And I want to say that I was talking about how I was going to help a nonprofit organization have this biggest turkey donation ever. So I had to go after work and find as many turkeys as I could at all the grocery stores. And so we were talking about that, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, how can I support?" And we were just having a conversation, and she actually literally in that moment asked me if I wanted to enter into the leadership development program for managers and become a branch manager in the bank. And I remember it clear as day because that was what happened when I was in the restaurant industry. And they saw that I had leadership skills and they immediately wanted to suck me into that leadership model, right? So that way I would go into the development program and then I would be a branch manager. I would get VP, I would get that VP title. But then I thought to myself, I literally went back in my lived experiences and I said, the same thing could potentially then happen to me. I'm going to go in that pathway. It'll work out great. I'll become a branch manager probably pretty quickly. And then I'll be a branch manager. And then what's after that? And I didn't have a lot of confidence that was going to get me onto the national stage and then the international stage where I am now today.